Welcome to the May 3rd, 2022 City of Oshkosh Plan Commission meeting. We're glad that you could join us. I do have a few housekeeping items to go over before we begin. Please turn off and silence all of your personal communication devices. When there is an agenda item that includes a public hearing, please understand that the applicant will be allowed to speak first. After the applicant finishes, the public will be asked to speak. When called upon to speak, please approach the podium off to my left and state your name and address for our record. You will have one opportunity per agenda item to speak unless a Plan Commission member requires clarification or wishes to ask you a question. After the public finishes speaking, the applicant will be asked if they have a final statement for the Plan Commission, and then the Commission will take action on that agenda item. So I appreciate your understanding on that. Now we're going on to the agenda, and the first item is the roll call.
Ms. Prop?
Here.
Mr. Coulibaly?
Here.
Ms. Davy?
Here.
Councilmember Ford?
Here.
Mr. Kiefer?
Here.
Mr. Marshall?
Here.
Ms. Shireman?
Here.
Mr. Bowen? Vice Chair Mitchell?
Here.
Chairperson Perry?
Here.
9 present.
Thank you. That's a quorum. We do have a quorum. Next item on the agenda, approval of the April 19th, 2021 minutes. Plan Commission, what have you?
I make a motion to approve the April 19th, 2021 minutes, 2022 minutes, I should say.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Having seen none, this could just be a voice. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, thank you. Item number 1, partial right-of-way vacation on East 8th Avenue. Owner is the City of Oshkosh. Applicant is the Department of Community Development. Have there been any site inspections? I see none, so I will accept the staff report as part of the record. Staff, present your summary, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Department of Community Development is requesting the vacation of a portion of East 8th Avenue located east of South Main Street. The subject site is approximately 640 feet by 60 feet wide, just under an acre in size. The site is located within the Sawdust District. It's an area targeted for revitalization through a mix of new and rehabilitation projects to attract commercial and residential developments. This is air photo showing the proposed vacation. The purpose of the vacation is to enable T-Walls Mill on Main Street mixed-use development to move forward with their development plan for the site. Go to that. Whoop. Wrong button. Okay, this is the Mill on Main development, which is currently under staff review. And the section outlined in red or shaded in red, that's the current East 8th Avenue. And their plans is to acquire that land, use it for private drive access leading to private on-street parking areas to serve the proposed residential developments and commercial developments that's being proposed right now. Currently, there are city utilities located in East 8th Avenue, consisting of sanitary sewer, which is in green, storm sewer in brown, and water main in blue. The Department of Public Works reviewed this and determined they will release city rights to the city's water main and storm sewer. However, the sanitary sewer is a 42-inch force main, or sanitary force main, and the city will retain ownership of that. By state statute, the city does have rights to access vacated right-of-ways, but to add another layer of protection, the city will be placing a municipal easement over the site to ensure another layer of protection for that force main. In looking at the T-Walls development plan, they do have their site laid out where there are no structures over the proposed vacation of 8th Avenue. So they do keep that in mind, other than just some paving and green space over the existing right-of-way. So with that, staff is recommending approval of the partial right-of-way vacation of East 8th Avenue as proposed.
Thank you for your report. Plan Commission, are there any technical questions on this item? Yes, John.
If there needed to be any work done on that sanitary sewer and with the restoration of the space to the future development, be on the city's dime or?
Justin Gurek with Public Works can address that.
That'll actually all be worked out through the easement documents as far as who's gonna pay for what, once we have the final plans in place for what they're gonna do.
Any other technical questions for the staff? Okay, having seen none, do public hearing.
Open it to the public, just.
We're going to open this up to the public. Is there any statements from the public who wish to speak on this item? Anybody from the public who wishes to speak on this item? Okay, having seen none, I'll close the public comment period. I do not think we need a closing statement from the applicant, so Commission, it's your turn for action.
Make a motion to adopt the recommendations and findings as stated in the staff report.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion, Commission discussion on this motion? All right, having seen none, how about a roll call vote, please?
Ms. Prop,
Aye.
Mr. Quillabali,
Aye.
Ms. Davy,
Aye.
Councilmember Ford,
Aye.
Mr. Kiefer,
Aye.
Mr. Marshall,
Aye.
Ms. Shireman,
Aye.
Vice Chair Mitchell,
Aye.
Chairperson Perry.
Aye.
Motion carried 9-0.
Thank you. As you'll notice on your agenda, items 2A and 2B have been removed, and they will be tabled until a future meeting, which leads us to the Planning Director's report.
Yes, on October 18th, our regularly scheduled Plan Commission meeting is going to be moved to 5 o'clock. I believe Hannah had sent out an email earlier regarding that. Just some conflict with some budget hearings from council, as well as making sure we have media services available to broadcast our meeting. So just for the record, that meeting will be moved to 5 p.m. start time. Similar to last year, what we'll try to do is keep that agenda a little shorter to only the necessary items, knowing that we do have a little bit later of a start time for everyone.
Okay, any questions about that? Seeing none, it's now up to adjournment. We have a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Been motioned and seconded. We just need an approval, correct? Yep. All those in favor of adjournment, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we're adjourned.